What's up, my guys? Welcome to another show, NBA show from SBR. Make sure you guys go to sbrpeace.com/NBA. Check out all the articles, the NBA content we have over there. I'm your host, Jay Money. That's my guy, Black Jizzle. That's my guy, Junior Browne, man. We're here to break down these games. Saturday NBA slate, man. Saturday NBA show from SBR, man. What's up, Black Jay? Everything good with you? How was your day yesterday?
Everything's fantastic, my man. It always is. When you're BlackJack, everything's good. It's Memorial Day weekend, baby. We got basketball, we got hockey, we got horses, we got everything going on. I can't wait. Let's get crazy.
What we drinking, man? Talk about Memorial Day. What we drinking?
I'm not drinking anything yet. All right, I'm gonna get there.
I'm be cracking some beers today, man. Definitely gonna crack me some beers, Junior. What's up with you, my guy? Got that China. Real quick, Junior, I gotta ask with the shirt. What's up with the Chinatown? Because I've been seeing it around. What's up with that Chinatown, my guy?
Oh, I mean, for me, it's just laundry day. This is a t-shirt that I like to play ball in and like work out in. I just didn't. If I would have been changing, I'd probably been late for the show. So I don't have an excuse. I'm just wearing it just because.
Gotcha. You know, I've been seeing it around. Is what I'm saying, like Champs Foot Locker, stuff like that. I even saw a couple of NBA players wearing it. That's why it must be a new brand that's going around. I was just wondering, my guy.
I really don't know.
Gotcha.
I looked it up and picked it up. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Gotcha, man. Let's recap. We're gonna recap these games yesterday, man. The Clippers, they end up avoiding 3-0 start. It was crazy because they got down 18 quick in that game, then ended up coming back. No, I think that was up 2 at the end of the first half. They ended up winning the game by 10, so they tied it. Or they at least get a game in the series. It's 2-1 now. Would be interesting if they can tie it up 2-2 next game. First half. The Knicks end up going down versus the Hawks, my guys, 105-94. The Hawks end up getting that one done. They smack them up in the first half as well. And then the Nets, they go down versus the Celtics. Celtics down 0-2 at the house. They showed some fight, and they were getting smacked 19-4. I look back up. They won the first quarter, 32-33. It was pretty crazy there. So, but you can never count out a team that's down 0-2. You will get their best shot in Game 3. Maybe not if you're the Heat, but you did get the Nets did get the Celtics' best shot down in that Game 3, my guys. But let's get to today's games, what you guys are here for. First game up, starting here pretty soon. We have the Bucks versus the Heat, my guys. What you thinking, Black Jizzle? With the Bucks laying 4.5, looking to sweep the Heat. What you think about this one?
Smack City, Milwaukee by roughly 1,000. The Heat are done. It was Game 3 or nothing. The Heat are done. This team is shot. They're in over their heads here. It is not the team we saw last year in the bubble. Milwaukee ends this today emphatically. Milwaukee.
Exactly. Junior, what you think about that, my guy?
Smack City. Miami doesn't have what it takes. They're role players, which is one of the reasons they made it to the finals. They have not shown up. And what evidence do we have that that's going to change in this game? I think that I basically made the classic mistake. I picked the Heat money line in the last game. And then I talked about all the advantages that the Bucks have. So, I'm not going to make that mistake twice because those advantages were pretty obvious. First of all, Trevor Ariza against Giannis, that's a fail. That's not working out. Giannis against Jimmy Butler, that's working out perfectly for Milwaukee. And when it's not Giannis, it's Jrue Holiday. So that's a real problem. Then they basically got to put Bam on Giannis because Trevor Ariza can't handle them, and Miami has no big men. So now they're forced to play Dwayne Dedmon, and then on offense, now you have Dwayne Dedmon and Bam Adebayo, so there's no spacing on the court. None of it is working. None of it's working. Milwaukee laying points.
Junior, I see someone in the chat say, the Bucks may have gone out in South Beach over the last couple of days. I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. Not with this team. No, Miami embarrassed this team last year.
Mm-hmm.
They embarrassed them, okay?
They did.
I do not think that Milwaukee is screwing around here. I think Milwaukee comes out and ends this today.
On top of that, Jack, look at the leader of their team. It's Giannis. Does Giannis seem like he's in Miami to go out on South Beach? Giannis from Greece. He can go to Santorini if he wants.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to South Beach. He's there to win basketball games. So this series is done today, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I couldn't talk you off that. The only way I'm looking at this one is Bucks. It's not official for me. I hadn't bet the Bucks. It's the only way I could look in this one. You guys know, I will tell you the early games favor the home team. I'll tell you that every time. It's not doesn't always transpire to the full game or whatever, but the early starts usually favor the home team. I'm not me personally. I'm not laying the points in a row. Obviously, if they were a full squad, I would probably likely be on the Bucks here almost blindly. I don't like the fact they did lose one of their starters, DiVincenzo. Now they will likely have Forbes coming in. He's been playing well, but he is a bench player. I hate to see a bench player come in starting like that. He could be it's like this. He could decide to go against Forbes. Like he's not as good defensively as DiVincenzo was. So they will take a little filling out process for the Bucks to get used to his loss because it's not a big injury, but it will come to play at some point. Like I say, I lean Bucks here. It's just not something I hopped on official. Really hate that it's the earliest game of the day and it's the road team. So I mean, I'm sure the Heat, they are like a hard-nosed type of team. I'm sure they don't want to get swept, even though they're not a good matchup with the Bucks whatsoever. I do think they will. I'm just saying mindset-wise, they will try their best to come out here and at least not try to show some pride and not get swept. Still heavy lean for Bucks for me. I'm not taking Heat, not looking to take the Heat. Just letting you guys know how I look on those early games. It's usually home team or I just go ahead and stay off of it. You guys know me. I don't force bets. If you like your money, I suggest that you choose and pick wisely, my guys. Next game up, we have the Nuggets versus the Blazers here, guys. The Blazers line opened up at 3.5. It's up to 5 now. I did hop on the Blazers, my God. This is the only home favorite of today. They've lost two straight games in a row. I mean, Junior, after game 1, everybody was ready to say Blazers are going to sweep. They're going to win this series here pretty easy. Now, after a couple of losses, nobody's on them. I'm on the Blazers today. I got a -4.5 full game. Fire blaze them for me today, Junior. We're getting on the dab rig today or what? We rolling up. What we doing, my guy?
No, my boys.
Get that torch.
My boys are here from Costa Rica. If you guys hear some guys making noise, that's them probably on the dab rig. I'm not on it right now. I'm trying to handle business here, and I'm not on this game. I don't see an advantage. I couldn't talk you off the Blazers though because this seems like a back and forth series. Let's just be honest. The Nuggets needed Austin Rivers to kind of go off in the fourth quarter to seal that game. So I'm not going to call it a lucky win, but let's not act like they were dominant and Portland didn't have a chance to win. Portland actually was in the game until that kind of stretch happened, right? So the only concern I have about your bet, which is why it's not an official for me, is that Blazers defense is garbage. So that would be my only concern. But you should be good money for the simple fact that I don't think that Denver is going to be able to hit nearly as many threes as they did in the last game unless Michael Porter Jr. goes off. So that 3-point deficit with the way the Blazers just, like Carmelo's going off. And CJ hasn't even had a good game yet. Mm-hmm. If CJ has a good game, then
it's coming tonight.
Yeah, so it's not a bad play. It's just not official for me because I don't trust their defense. But like my guy J Money likes to say, I couldn't talk you off it, brother.
Gotcha. Appreciate. Yeah, I think we see a Smack City spot tonight, man. We getting them shirts. The shirts coming out next week for sure. Smack City Junior Black Jizzle. I'm gonna get you boys one, man. Coming on the show with them Smack City shirts. It's a Smack City spot, if you ask me, man. Blazers by double digits, even up the series. Black Jizzle, could you talk me off?
No, I'm riding with you. I love Portland tonight. Listen, I that game the other night is one that when you look at the final, few minutes of that game, how many points were scored. If you would have told me that and Portland lost, I wouldn't have believed it. I would never have believed that.
Don't remind me, Jack.
Denver, listen, you hit the nail on the head though, Junior. Denver's just not going to hit that many threes again. They don't do it. There's a track record here, right? Like it was a fluky performance. Credit to them. But tonight, I think they come out and get their asses kicked to the moon by Portland. And Damian Lillard is not losing 3 games in a row to the Denver Nuggets. He's not losing 2 in a row to this team. I think you're right. I think they come out and they just crush the Nuggets.
We eating spicy nuggets today, man. Look, the Blazers. So they were regular nuggets. The Blazers are going to put that fire up on their ass and make them spicy nuggets today, man. They're going to put a little seasoning on them boys. like I said, they're coming off their home loss. Some teams don't play as good at the house. You know what I'm saying? The Blazers hadn't really been that great of a home team, but tonight with the home crowd cooking, it's just going to help them, in my opinion. It's just going to give them a jolt of energy. It's already a must-win game. The crowd will only help. Them being in their home gym will only help. I don't see them going crazy from three. Jokic had another good game, which that's supposed to happen. But the rest of the guys, Austin Rivers, I don't think that he'll have that good of a game today. I think the Blazers will lock up. Terry Stotts obviously fighting for his life over there. If not, even for Portland, it's for the next team. We know that somebody else will likely hire him. You see what I'm saying? So I like the Blazers here for a lot of reasons. Up to 5 now. I think for good reason, and I'd still take it. I think Blazers by double digits. Smack City spot, man. Y'all get them shirts after we cash this shit. Next game up, man. 76ers versus Wizards, my guy. 76 versus Wizards. Is Russ going to play? The way I'm looking at it, I don't think that Russ will sit this one out. We saw Chris Paul pretty much come play at 30, 40%. Well, he's like, no, I'm not missing this game. They're down 0-2, a pivotal game, as we know. I must say, I know the Sixers are a lot better than them, BlackJack, but if Russell Westbrook's in this, I'm not betting this game, but I'm just letting you know it's Wizards or nothing for me. I would almost never go against that down 0-2. Either I stay off or I'm going with the team that's down 0-2. BlackJack, what you thinking in this one?
I'm betting it, and I'm taking Philadelphia minus the 6.5. I get it, and I know what you're saying is true, that this is when you get the best effort from a team. They can't match up. They can't match up with the size of Philadelphia. Philadelphia, there is no answer in the Washington front court for the size of this Sixers team. Offensively, you've got Westbrook, who wants to drive. He wants to get in the lane. And what happens when he gets there? He's met by Joel Embiid. I mean, there's nothing that Washington can do to counter the size of this Sixers team. I think if they were going to steal one, it was going to be game one, and they really couldn't get close enough, if we're being honest. I think this is a sweep, too. I just do. I think that this Sixers team is just too talented and too damn big, more than anything. I'm laying the 6.5 with Philadelphia.
Junior, which guy is Westbrook really injured? Because I don't know, bro. That dude put that popcorn on him. He started to go back and he wanted to go up to the stands. I don't know if that ankle looked injured then. He forgot all about that injured ankle when
sure did.
Poured the popcorn. Hey, everybody, get the fuck off me, man. Let me go get this guy. I just want to talk to him. Junior, what you think about this one, my guy? I can see the Sixers. They could sweep them, but are they going to cover it today, Junior?
I think that I might run into a couple of the Wizards down here in South Beach, and it ain't going to be because they're playing against the Heat. Hold on one second.
There it is.
Get them shirts, man.
Minus 6.5. Listen, this is the biggest mismatch of the playoffs to me. If Russell Westbrook's injured, even more so. Bradley Beal's played great. And the only reason the first game was close is because Joel Embiid got in foul trouble. You see what happens when he's on the court. It's absolute demolition. And the Sixers starting lineup, they've only played 32 games together because of all the injuries, and they're 27-5. So when the Sixers are healthy, they're one of the 3 best teams in the NBA. The Wizards got hot, good for them, but they cannot match up with these guys because BlackJack said it best. It's not even just Joel Embiid's size advantage. Tobias Harris is averaging 28 points a game on 57% shooting because nobody can get a hand in his face. He's too big. Ben Simmons is not a scoring threat, but he's averaging 11.5 assists a game because he can get into the lane anytime he wants and find somebody for a bucket. So there's just too many problems for Washington to overcome than to now have to, on top of that, overcome Westbrook's ankle. Smack City.
Yeah, I mean, you did have a good point. Obviously, Bill was injured. Then now you have Westbrook likely not at 100%. Like I say, it'd be interesting to see what happens, my guys. We have saw Philly sometimes kind of sputter on the road. Just be interested to see if Doc Rivers, the new coach over here, really all right, you know what, let's go ahead and get this over with. We want to rest up after this series or whatever, get some rest. We're looking to make a long playoff run in the East over there. So, I mean, like I said, I couldn't talk you off Sixers. It's not something that I'm on, but I wouldn't be surprised to see you get the best Wizards punch here, in my opinion. I know Seth Curry went down the last game. Not sure if he's going to play for the Sixers today. Talk about them being full squad. So injuries really on both sides. Two players left the game last game, didn't come back. Curry and Westbrook, my guys. So be interested to see what happens in this one. Like I say, they're down 0-2. Ain't gonna, only thing I'm saying is you'll get your best effort from the Wizards. It may not be enough. You see the Heat go out there and get smacked by 30, damn near 40 points down 0-2. So it could happen, but just remember that the Bucks have added motivation from last year as well. Be interested to see what happens in this one. I don't know. If I'm the Wizards, maybe try and throw Gafford somebody at Embiid. It's a bunch of stuff they can do, man. It's about, are they going to come in here and cover or try to win a game, try and steal at least one? If they're going to steal one, it would likely be in this one, my guys. Next game up, we got the last game up, Jazz versus Grizzlies here. Grizzlies have shown that they can match up well with the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell come back and have a really good game. You know what I'm saying? He says that we're going to put these boys to bed. BlackJack, what you thinking in this one? You looking at all the favorites today, BlackJack, or what? Or you looking
I
at
really am, and I'm going to tell you what else I did. I put all 4 favorites in a money line parlay today because you're catching, 375 plus 375 on that. I don't think any of them lose. I don't. And the Jazz game might be the closest of the bunch, but I still think Utah gets the job done here. Donovan Mitchell returning, it was what I needed to see to feel good about the Jazz again. Came back, nice little game. He's only going to get better as he gets his legs under him. I appreciate that Memphis is a tough team, right? Like, they play well. John Morant's outstanding. But again, this is the Utah team that for most of the season was the best team in the NBA, and it really wasn't that close. I mean, this is a team that was killing teams on a nightly basis. I think they're only going to get better as this series progresses. It's not a gigantic number. I'll lay it. I will tell you I feel a lot better with them on the money line and the parlay, but I'll lay the 5.
Gosh, yeah, this is the last game of the day. I hadn't made a decision on this. I'm pretty sure likely what happens with the Blazers, I might cook some up for this one. I hadn't went super deep into it yet. Like I say, it's going to be a tough game, though, because the Grizzlies have definitely shown that they can stick with the Jazz. Junior, they shown that they can match up well. John Morant has kind of shown that he's not necessarily unguardable, but he's been getting whatever he wanted in the paint. And with a guy like Gobert down there, I must say that's pretty surprising. Junior, what do you think about that? You think John Morant continue to go off? What you thinking in this one?
I do think he continues to go off. They can't guard him. It's pretty obvious, right? Like, he's not just getting in the paint. He's getting in the paint and finishing at the rim like he's like a big man. It's kind of weird to watch, to be honest. You got to have a lot of respect for him. Like, the NBA better watch out when he develops a consistent three-point shot, because everything else, he does it at an elite level. And I like the fact that even though he could get points whenever he wants, if you've watched him for the whole season, he's still a pass-first guard. Like, he might have went off for 47 points, but that's just because he was hot. Usually he's looking for his teammates and he's looking to get other people involved. So the sky's the limit, with his potential. But right now, I think he does continue to go off. And I think Utah's kind of okay with that, as long as other people don't go off. Right. The reason why the Grizzlies have been able to hang around is because Brooks is going off too. And I think that's a little bit less sustainable, which is why I think BlackJack's on the right track. I'm not on this game for the simple fact that I'm already laying points with Milwaukee on the road. I'm laying points with Philly on the road. I'm not really trying to lay points with 3 teams on the road. But
smart guy,
BlackJack, you might have just talked me into that money line parlay.
I don't think they lose.
Hey, Junior. Everybody in the chat, Junior said, "Hey, Junior, I know you got that money line parlay in your back pocket or something like that."
No, I don't have it in my back pocket, but it's about to go in my front pocket because my guy BlackJack.
I listen. I would love the 5.5. But that parlay, dude.
Nobody ever needs to talk me into a money line parlay. So
you get the plus 360 on that, baby. Come on.
That's what it is. I'm about to go heavy on that, BlackJack. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, boy, it's funny, man. So what y'all going with money line parlay, right? Hey, I need that Blazers to come through for me. I really need that one to come through for me, my guys. That's my only play today, man. Blazers minus 4.5. BlackJack, what's your plays, man? Break them off with your plays.
All the favorites. Separately and together. That's what I'm doing. All the favorites today. Individually and put together in a parlay.
I can dig it, Junior. What we doing, my guy? What we doing?
Milwaukee minus the 4.5, Philly minus the 6.5, and Money line parlay, the BlackJack special, Milwaukee, Philly, Utah, money line parlay. What's they paid BlackJack? Plus 360?
Yep.
Oh, we cashing.
And I hope that you see how like 360, I hope that money comes right back to you. See what I'm saying? The 360, not 180 going to the bookies, but 360 where it's going to them. Then you come back to me with double. You dig what I'm saying? Or plus 360. But yeah, man, fire blazing for me, man. Today, y'all going to probably get on some Gorilla Glue or something, man, because we rolling with some gorillas. We rolling up fire blazing type of day, man. Minus the 4.5 for me. Still like it at the 5. I put that in at 4.5. Junior went right to 5, man, within seconds. But it wasn't no big bet for me.
Watching you.
It's just money coming in. But yeah, man, hey, at 4.5, let me get that. The Blazers even this one up. They're off 2 straight losses. Dame say, okay, we're gonna see. I like to hear that, Dame. You better come out. You be shoot from half court, man. Need logo Dame tonight. They showed a lot, got down double digits in game 3. What they do? Come back and tied up in 91-91 in the fourth quarter. Still had a chance to win after playing a terrible game. I think you see a lot better effort. I don't think they get down 9 in the first quarter playing from behind. I think they'll be playing with the lead today, my guys. Blazers. They got to come in and play a little bit of defense. Obviously, I think we'll get some positive regression for the Blazers shooting and some negative regression for the Nuggets. I don't think they'll continue hitting all these threes. Joker looking like he damn near Jamal Murray and Joker, man. Give me the Blazers. Fire blaze them today, man. We appreciate everybody for watching. Go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out all the articles and content we have over there. Please hit the like button if you guys like the content here as well. And subscribe, man. That's my guy, Junior Browne. That's BlackJack. Fletcher, a.k.a. Black Jizzle. You see what I'm saying? My Smack City accomplices here. I'm your host, Jay Money, man. We appreciate everybody for watching. We're gone. Back on Monday.